what's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to another video. In this video, pretty much got no plan. I'm just gonna be live cooking up a sample. I'm thinking some more like vintage, like dark sounding maybe. We'll see what comes out. I want to switch up the type of video. I just want to do a live cook up so you guys can see my process and everything. And I hope you guys learn something from this as well. I'm also gonna be spilling a bunch of sauce, and I'm probably gonna be using my guitar pedals. I have the blooper and the Thermae hooked up right now, so I might use some of them in this cook up, and you guys will be able to see kind of my workflow with that. And if you guys aren't tapped in, go check out my Instagram at Prod by Eville. I'm posting a bunch of stuff on there. New kits coming out and very exciting announcements coming soon. Don't be that one person that's just missing out on all the free sauce and all the, you know, announcements and all that. So without further ado, let's hop right into the cook up. So like I said, we might be doing something a little more vintage. Let's go like 120-ish BPM. And I already have this contact piano pulled up, and it is the vintage upright room preset. So let's start right into it. Let's start with a G minor chord, perhaps. And all I'm gonna do is just drop the bass down. I'm not gonna follow the roots. I'm gonna drop it down as well, probably. Kind of like this so far. I'm gonna bear this down a little bit. Oh, I like that. Maybe like that. Probably make like a chord here, just kind of resolve it, make it go back down. All right, start strumming these notes up just so they sound a little bit more organic. Now we add some passing notes. I'm gonna slow this down a little bit, probably like 115. Let me speed back up a little bit more. Now, see, this is the time to do this here. Just re-pitch these a little bit. Down, the velocity's down a bit. Now we're gonna throw this in a mixer track. I'm gonna add this preset on. It's from Vegas Roast. It's just Wolf compressor, EQ, and a cassette. And for the cassette, I'm gonna turn on the static a little bit. I really just like how this preset sounds on this piano. Now I feel like adding a bass now just to establish like a bit of a bounce. We're gonna trust the old Rickenbacker, and let's do palm muted this time. Don't usually do palm muted, but let's see how it sounds. Kind of like that so far. Let's kind of make this mono and maybe a little bit of distortion on. I'm gonna add, let's go decapitator just to add a little bit of distortion. I really like that so far. I think now we can try to add some sound shifter. I'm thinking some strings next. My favorite bank so far for strings has been Pathfinder Violin, and this shit is just amazing. We can just drag in one of these presets. Those are My God, that preset's kind of cool. It just adds some like string texture in the background. Nothing too crazy, but we're just gonna add a little bit of reverb on here. And I'm thinking a little bit of reels. Now at this point, I think a vocal would be really tough, and I already kind of pulled up a bank that I think would be cool is Origin Sounds Vintage Crate 2. And we're just gonna go through some of these that I already have saved, and let's see what the vibes are. I think this first one's super tough. I don't really like that chord, so let's try one of these maybe. You can probably chop this. Probably chop one of these parts out. Do something cool with that maybe. That's fire. And we can probably take this section as well. Render that out, and then we can double time it. Again, I'm gonna put a little bit of reverb on here, probably a little bit of a longer reverb, and then this one is also gonna have a little bit of a long. Actually, no, this one's gonna have a shorter reverb. This is definitely gonna be panned a little bit more, and let's see how this sounds. That's fire. I'm gonna render out this piano just so I can save some CPU. Yeah, it's coming along pretty good so far. I think like we might use the Thermae pedal and start running it through some effects, like a guitar maybe. All right, so we're gonna take this little guitar recording, and we're gonna run it through the Thermae, and we're gonna get some really cool textures out of it. And yeah, I think it'll sound really dope when we add it all together. All right, so we got some stuff recorded now, and let's just go through it and chop some stuff up. All right, so I got these 3 phrases chopped up, and we're gonna see what we can do with them. I chopped up this little cool like pattern right here, and we're gonna render it out. That's pretty cool, some little texture right there. We're gonna go back into Sound Shifter. Let's see if we can change this around a little more. I really don't like this vocal. So what we can do is, since I really don't like that vocal, I think we can add another string section and just play it on that chord right there so it kind of fills out that space. We're going to use the BBC Symphony Orchestra, and this is a completely free plugin, and we're going to use the tremolo. Pretty much all we're going to do is go into here, copy that, and just paste it into this chord. And then we're gonna clone this and put on a bass. We're gonna put this bass cello on there just to kind of fill out that low end. All right, I feel like that kind of works, fills out that section a little bit, and kind of replace that vocal that I really did not like. All right, that's pretty cool. We're gonna add a little bit more texture, and we're going to go, well, first, actually, we're gonna add an atmosphere. Let's just add this room atmosphere just so we can have that playing. That's super fire. All right, we're gonna add some texture now. And these textures can be found in my Roots multi-kit, and we're just gonna add a little bit, probably just 1 or 2. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just something like that's really nice and simple. Add some texture in there. All right, now I feel like it's just like let's add like, or should we just add like a percussion loop or something? Let's go and mullimate it and let's go into percussion. And let's make our own percussion loop. That's pretty cool. A little like simple bounce. We can render that out. And what we could do too is kind of add some more effects on it. Grab this. Let's put it in. Let's go into my Roots kit again. And we're going to grab this effect chain. It is called percussion. And then we're going to route this to this. And we're going to add this other effect chain on. Crunchy vintage drums. That's pretty fire. And that's pretty much it for the sample. I feel like all of this turned out pretty tough. Damn, I just realized my camera just died, but good thing we just finished up the sample. I'm pretty sure this shit pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. There might be 1 or 2 things I add off camera, but this is pretty much the end of the video. I'm gonna play the sample and yeah, it's the final sample preview. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I know you guys can't see my face right now, but it's all good. I like to make more videos like this just so you guys can see what's going on when I'm making samples. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one.